Good afternoon. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, January 10th. Another absolutely fantastic week for the newsletter. Should continue again this week, but just fantastic action in the small cap stocks, just like we said there would be. And it should continue again this week. But let's jump into the index charts and then we'll jump into our new plays. Here we're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. You can see right now support is around 10,550. We were able to break through to a new high this past Friday. We had the jobs report come out. Lost 85,000 jobs in December, and they revised November's from an 11K loss to plus 4K. Reason the market went up, in my opinion, job losses, yes, there were job losses, but it was almost the perfect number. I know it sounds crazy, but if we had had too many job increases right now, you would have seen a lot of talk about the Fed looking to raise interest rates, etc., etc., etc. What's been fueling this market is the dollar carry trade. Traders, funds, etc., using cheap dollars to buy stocks and commodities. If we had a overly bullish jobs report, you would have seen some talk about the dollar trade or dollar carry trade ending sooner. Friday's number means we probably got another 3 months on that dollar carry trade, which is perfect for traders. Let's look at the daily chart. Here you can see on the daily chart, since that test at the 20-day exponential about 5 days ago, we've been slowly moving up after the big opening spike we saw on Monday. Support right now is 10,500 for all intents and purposes, and as you can see here on the daily chart, we have massive support now at 10,200. That is the bottom of this rectangle formation that we are breaking out of, and the uptrend line from the July lows. So this would be the key point here on the market. If we broke below 10,200, we'd probably be looking at a pretty substantial sell-off, probably down to the 9,700 area. But that's just, I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's just the levels we're looking at. RSI, keep an eye on RSI. This downtrend line has been in place, and RSI is also from the July lows. And if we take a look at a 2-year Dow chart, you can see here we broke key resistance at 10,500. Like I said, next resistance really is 11K, and like I said before, my 2010 target on the Dow is around 12,000, and you can see the reason for that is that was a big area of consolidation back there in late '08 when the financial crisis hit. So that would be our target this year, and you can clearly see the RSI here, the downtrend line that's in place, and a break through this probably would confirm such a move to 11,000. But let's jump into stock plays right now. We've got a lot of them going into this week. NEXM, this was a chat room play on Thursday at 28. Actually, no, I did send an alert out on this one. Well, we got in the chat room at 28 cents, so it pays to be in the chat room. We do have a lot of plays in there that are not emailed out for obvious reasons. They move too fast. NEXM 28 cents, traded as high as 45 cents on Friday, hit our target plus some on very good news. The news has the potential for making NEXM a possible CTIC. This is one of those large float biotechs that just exploded from 10 cents all the way to $2. Ridiculous market cap, but NEXM has the exact same setups here to do a similar kind of run. So I'd be looking to add to positions here. Stops 30 cents on this one. Target we should see follow through tomorrow, and a break at 50 cents will really light this candle up. MACD is about to cross positive. Very strong ADX, and stochastics and unbalanced volume still have lots of upside room, even though the chart is up quite a bit. So this one looks very, very good this week, and biotechs continue to lead, which is what we expect in a bull market. ANX, also bottoming action just like NEXM. Would look to add this one 30 to 33 cents, target 50 cents, and stops at 29 cents on this biotech play. Bios are very, very hot right now. For this reason, we jumped back into ULU. Again, exact same setup that we saw in NEXM on Thursday. Big run late in the year. Nice retrace, consolidation at the 200-day and 20-day exponential, and then a green candle that looks ready to romp. We're looking for 24 to 30 cents this week. Would love to see it tomorrow, especially with the way these biotechs are moving. RSI has held above 50. ADX is very, very strong, and stochastics and on-bounce volume are also hinting that a very nice move is coming on this stock in the near term. LJPC, this is another one, biotech that's doing a merger. Just a beautiful flag formation that we have here. Breakout is the 200-day moving average at 19 cents, and target here would be a move to 25 to 30 cents. Stops at the 20-day exponential at 16 cents. RSI has flatlined since that big spike. We still have a very strong ADX, and stochastics are breaking up through 50, which is usually a big trigger, especially in these momentum biotechs recently. So would be looking for this one to go pretty big early this week, meaning tomorrow. Sticking with the biotech theme, DARA, these guys are presenting at a bioconference Tuesday, bioconference this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I believe, which should help continue the momentum in the biotech stocks. Breakout here, 50 cents really is the key breakout here, and we're looking for a move to 60 cents depending on news. Remember, this is the company that's got shares in an IPO that's due to come out anytime. RSI, nice uptrend. Stochastics looking very, very nice after holding the 50 level, and then ADX is just very, very, very nice uptrend in ADX, and you rarely see this kind of uptrend move in ADX and strength without seeing a corresponding boom in the stock price. So be watching this one very, very close over the next day or two. This one is coiled for a move. KAD hit our first target on the open on Friday. Shares were pretty small though, and very few traders got filled in it, but for that reason we looked to add positions back into this one. Would look to add 56 cents and under. This opening spike usually indicates a signal. Just looking at moves like this, especially the size of the gap we saw, usually sees continued follow through, and again, this is the kind of stock that can go on one hell of a move. Chart indicators look great. RSI in a nice uptrend. ADX also very, very strong here, and this should be a very good week for this one. Quick mention on HYTM continues to hold its gains. We get a big spike, consolidation, big spike, consolidation. We're just waiting on the news with Blue Cross and waiting patiently, and the higher we stair step on this stock, the higher our price targets. A dollar looks very doable now just based on this chart when the news comes. STEM, huge volume early on Friday, big spike, traded almost as high as $1.60, then retraced into the close. But the action in STEM over the last few days, very strong volume, very nice chart setup. For that reason, we nibbled some at $1.48. Stops would be at the 20-day exponential, $1.32 to $1.35. This is one to gamble on, this nice chart setup. The volume and the action in it suggests something big is possibly coming in the near term, and that's why we're in just a little tiny little piece just to see what happens. On bounce volume, you can just see the explosion in on bounce volume, and ADX is just massively strong. Rarely see that kind of ADX without a big price up move. Two other cheap biotechs, TGEN again would be looking to accumulate this one on any dips around the 27-cent area, and target is 37 to 40 cents. There's not very many, or there are very few biotech stocks left, and as you can see, we broke the downtrend line on stochastics, and ADX remains very strong. So, momentum and biotech stocks are going to take all of these nicely higher this week. RPC had a nice little run last week. We're retracing that run now. No surprise at all. Would look to accumulate positions around 25, 26 cents, and again, we're looking for at least a move to 35 cents on this one. Last but not least, just a quick mention, WAVA. This was another chat room play that we had on Friday. Buy on news at 51 cents. Traded as high as 74 cents. So those of you that can be in the chat room but aren't, I suggest coming in because we've had some monster winners that move so fast we can't send out the trading alerts on them. So, if you're not in the chat room, come in and join us because we are just throwing out some monsters here. But going in tomorrow, favorite plays NEXM, LJPC, and DARA. And let's not forget, I really think that ULU should have a very big week for us this week. We'll be looking for a move to 30 cents here. That's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Goodbye.